This is 3.0 of the biggest house in Minecraft. There have been a few improvements. So let's go take a look. Last time this was just a hole in the wall and kind of like a cave. But we have since turned it into a nice little room. Still not quite finished. But it looks very nice. Very nice. Over here we have a new entrance to another room down the hallway, but we'll come back to that later. So let's go take a look at the biggest house in Minecraft. Over here we had added some porches, a little balcony that runs the length of the building. Here we still have the servants' quarters. Eventually they're either going to have a stairway coming down or a balcony, I'm not sure which. Let's go take a look. Still not too many details, but nevertheless, a nice little room. Alright, can we come down your balcony? Oh, well, sure, come on. Here we have another room. Look at the nice little things I put above every door. This means that you are in one of my guest rooms. And here's another room with a long hallway. As you can see, I connected this part of the room with my other little fortress. As you can see, I can enter and leave from this point here and come back to my little rooms. It is quite a walk because my castle is so humongous. There are some more guest rooms. Hello. How do you like my nice bright yellow carpet? Well, not so much. Well, maybe you want a book then. Okay, a book would be cool. And those are those rooms, as you can see. Very nice. Sometimes you don't have time to go through each room individually, and you just want to run down the hallway, so you just go this way. And under the giant meeting room, which has not been decorated yet, but it has some good views. Over here we have another hallway that runs all the way down if you don't want to go through the automatic doors. And from here, finally, I have connected these rooms over here. And you are back in this part of the castle, because it is all connected once again. Let's go take a look at the funhouse. The funhouse was mainly built for when there are parties and kids over. We can entertain our guests. Ugh! What was that? Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh! Oh, maybe I'll go this way. There are several different halls in the funhouse. Ugh! You never know where you might go. Ah! Okay, don't go that way. That's the way you don't want to go, okay? Don't go that way. Over here I built my new high-tech design. I think you will like it. It is called the Scariest Maze Ever. We won't go in, because if you go in, you'll never get out. But trust me, it does lead out to the stairs over there somewhere. But it is not finished anyway. But this is my giant glass maze in the dark. As you can see enough. What is this? It's glass. Okay, well. Okay, let's get out of here. This is creepy. You're freaking me out. I know this is called the Funhouse, but this is out of control. Over here we just have a couple of little buildings. I have turned the mountain into some sort of a little yard. There's several rooms you can walk around in. Still with the original grass, which leads to the walkway, as you can see. Very nice. Very nice. This room is still not connected to anything quite yet. Right now it is just a room waiting to be built. Over here we have our observatory and our castle workrooms. Let's go take a look. When there's lightning, the observatory is the best place to get a good view of the night. With these state-of-the-art glass windows, you can walk all the way out. And it's like you are outside without getting wet. Inside, we have another giant room. I'm going to turn this into like a relax room, or I might even chop it into several rooms, but we are not quite done. Isn't it beautiful? Up the stairs, we have just another room. And if you keep walking, you can eventually come out to the castle. Over here is part of the house. As you can see, we filled this in with cement, leading to our little hangout room over here. Which is eventually going to be a bedroom and a library. As you can see, the funhouse comes up to about here right now. Eventually it's going to come all the way up. But right now it is not finished quite yet. Over here we have our shooting range. Danger, do not enter. Ring bell before approaching. As you can see, we have our guns placed strategically. And our animals. Let's take a look and see what happens. Well, so that's that. Hello, Piggy. Over here I have another little toy that I like. In case you see zombies outside, flip the switch. So let's take a look. Here we have a couple of targets to test it out on. Let's take another look. That is how you get rid of zombies. You burn them with a flaming arrow machine gun. We are back down in the caves. This is where I have my abandoned mine shaft. I think you might want to look at this. It's a little bit of a ways, but I think you'll find it worth the trouble. I have done a little exploring and put some candles. There's nothing down on this end, nothing down here. Just a very innocent looking mine shaft, wouldn't you say? However, if you follow this way, you see that there's more than meets the eye. Keep in mind, I did not build any of this. This is all underneath my huge, gigantic, biggest house ever in the history of Minecraft. What? That is what I call a spinning spider in a flaming cage. And I did not even put that there. I found a spinning spider in a cage in my house in Minecraft. You know how you can do that? You can do that when you have the biggest house ever made in Minecraft. See there? Over here though, there's some other weird stuff that I have never seen before. Let's go take a look. Can I get out of my house? We have some strange looking mushroom things. I don't even know what these are. I've never seen these before. They're brown, they're not red, and they're not very pretty. I've just never seen them before. As you proceed through the mine, it more or less just goes around. However, it is fairly large. First, let's go look over here. This looks quite vast. This is very big. Now, if I were playing in challenge mode, you could find yourself in a bit of trouble here. Because you know that this place would be loaded with spiders and every other kind of creepy crawly that you don't really want to meet. This would be called the most dangerous house in Minecraft. Look at the size of this mine. Look at the size of this mine. This is the biggest house in Minecraft. Do I need to repeat? I didn't build that. We are going to explore this mine this summer. And the rest of the house will be partially completed. This is, I believe, the biggest mine I've ever discovered. I'm just tidying things up a little bit. As you can see, this is going to go. I have no idea where this is going to go. But it's a pretty big mine. I'm just making it a little easier to travel because I expect guests this summer. And we treat our guests good at the biggest house in the history of what the... How cute do we want to get? Ugh, boy. How much do I want to know? Come on, get in there. Voila! That is how you stop water from getting into your house, so you can further explore. Should I block off the lava? Oh my goodness, this is huge. Are you still with me, people? This might be the most endless. I'll get rid of these just so no more spiders can come in, because we are in the biggest cave I've ever seen. May I remind you, this is part of my house. Not a small house, but the biggest house in the history of Minecraft. Eventually, perhaps... Oh my goodness, is there even more? Ladies and gentlemen, it is endless. Oops. Oh boy, that was not good. That was not good, ladies and gentlemen. I just... Well, at least I can get up. This is a very, very, very big mine. And I better get out of here because I am about to get lost. Come on, baby. Is this the way? Let me help. Please let me out of here. Help. 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 Well, first off, this is my test area. Do not enter the test area because there are explosives and weird things where you may get injured. Test area. Keep out. This is what I call my TNT cannon. You have to be very careful because if you use it wrong, it will explode and make a giant hole in the ground and throw water everywhere, and there will be lakes everywhere. You don't want to mess that up, ladies and gentlemen. This was my doorbell practice. So let's see what the TNT cannon can actually do. First, you need some TNT. And, well, that's about it. Take your TNT and pile it up. Like so. I'll throw a little more in here just to see what happens. Come down here. Oh crap! Oh crap! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you must handle with care. Exit that game, baby, because I'm not saving that. Well, what do you know? A perfectly intact TNT cannon. What the? And what we're going to try to do is launch this thing out into the middle of nowhere and try to blow something up without killing ourselves and blasting a huge hole in the ground like I did last time, because then you gotta exit and you can't save it because there's a giant hole in the ground. The object is to first press this button, wait a couple seconds, then flick this switch and it should loft it out into outer space. Let's take a look. Test number 3. Test number 4. What the? Just go ahead and blow up. Maybe I better turn that off. Test number 5. Test number 6 on the amazing TNT cannon. Test number 8. Test number 9. For any more tips on how to not make stuff, please subscribe to my channel for our new amazing Minecraft videos of the biggest house ever in the history of mankind. So those are some of the upgrades. The house is starting to take shape.